never felt this way for no one.
If you have ever seen the Disney Plus series titled High School Musical, the series, then you must have seen the face of Olivia Rodrigo a lot of times. Anyway, in case you haven't, one thing you should know up front is that she is a beauty queen, and that you might have a crush on her when you get a glimpse of the kind of finesse that she embodies. And if you are a TikTok user, you have heard her songs dozens of times, which is why her career is skyrocketing to levels she had only dreamed of. Today, we are going to talk about the top 10 unknown facts about Olivia Rodrigo.
If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. You went from kind of meh to sort of cool to totally the coolest ever.
For this list, we'll be looking at the multi-talented sensation who's currently blowing up online.
How you could be so okay now that
What do you think of Driver's License? Give us your thoughts in the comments section. Number 10, smash Spotify streamings. Olivia Rodrigo isn't exactly obscure, but many people may have never heard her name until very recently. If you spend any time on the internet, it's become almost impossible not to notice the way she's popping up all over the place.
stop signs, I still see your face.
On January 8, 2021, Rodrigo released her debut single, Driver's License, and it set the interwebs on fire.
How does it feel to have the #1 song on the planet right now?
I mean, it's quite insane.
On January 11th, the song smashed Spotify's record for daily streams on a non-holiday song with over 15 million plays. Since then, Driver's License has continued to hold steady at the top of Spotify's US and global charts.
And so the fact that it's #1 in the world right now is absolutely mind-blowing.
It happens so fast.
Number 9, first appearance. A lot of people are quick to draw a quick line between Olivia Rodrigo's acting career and rising to stardom with High School Musicals. Well, the High School Musical was not her acting debut. She was only 12 when she booked her first commercial for Old Navy, and then in 13 when she made her Disney debut as the guitar-playing character Paige Olvera on the show Bizaardvark.
1, 2, 3. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I want a wood chip.
Number 8, Olivia and Jake Paul. Olivia and internet celeb Jake Paul were co-stars. Olivia starred on the Disney Channel show Bizaardvark, on which she played Olvera, who was actually a guitarist. Very fitting.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you this all week, but are you guys Bizaardvark?
Yeah.
She starred on the Disney show for 3 seasons, starting in 2016, alongside co-star Jake Paul.
Okay, first question. Do you have any long-term goals?
I want to cannonball myself from here to the Pacific Ocean.
This role led to her talent becoming more recognized and paved the way for more opportunities in acting as well as music.
Do you have any likes?
There's
Number 7, a Directioner. Before becoming a household name seemingly overnight with the record-breaking success, Olivia Rodrigo was deep in the 1D fandom. Before the group split up in 2015 following Zayn Malik's exit, the High School Musical, the series actress admitted that she was more than a little invested in the lives of bandmates like Harry Styles and Niall Horan during their heyday. Apparently, Olivia Rodrigo wrote One Direction fanfiction while she was in middle school. Rodrigo copped to being a One Direction superfan during the interview with the UK's Big Top 40, even sharing that while it was so embarrassing, she authored some One Direction fanfictions in middle school.
Oh my gosh, I actually was the hugest One Direction fan when I was younger. This is sort of embarrassing, but I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Yes, please
I
do.
used to write One Direction fan fiction when I was in middle school. Just the cheesy oh, Harry proposes to you and asks you to be his wife, stuff like that.
Rodrigo, who said she'd written the fanfiction for both herself and other readers, said her early fandom for the group made it that much more gratifying when former band member Niall Horan reached out to her following the release of her song.
Actually been texting and he's giving me advice on all of the craziness of the music industry. So it's been really amazing.
Number 6, early credits. Even if you don't recognize Olivia Rodrigo by her name, you may be familiar with her face. She made her acting debut in 2015 with an American Girl movie, Grace Stirs Up Success.
I want to see professionalism, dedication, self-control. I'm counting on you. We all are. Now let's get out there and make it happen.
As a young baker out to save her family business, Rodrigo became part of a classic legacy of modern girl culture.
Grace, you won. Congratulations. Come on up.
Following in that same vein, she would go on to feature in an episode of New Girl.
You went from kind of to sort of cool to totally the coolest ever.
Her role isn't a big one, but it does factor into Jess's process of discovering her principal mode, which is still pretty key.
We have the utmost respect for you.
Sorry, did you just say utmost?
It seems like Olivia Rodrigo was destined to make her own impact right from the start.
You're hilarious.
Number 5, proud to represent. Olivia Rodrigo has a lot to be proud of. One thing that she's especially happy to represent is her family heritage. Rodrigo is Filipino-American through her father's side of the family. She has spoken admiringly about her great-grandfather's immigration to the United States.
He came on a boat from the Philippines when he was just a teenager. Can you imagine moving to a whole new country all by yourself?
Apart from passing on her family story, Rodrigo continues to celebrate her heritage in her own life.
My grandpa had a garden, and he was also a really good cook, and so he'd make lumpias, which are kind of like Filipino egg rolls and really yummy.
She clearly takes a lot of strength from her family and from the background they've given her. Rodrigo's an awesome model of a modern American dream with a cool past and an undeniably bright future.
I'm a lumpia fan. I'm a daughter and a granddaughter and a great-granddaughter. I'm an American.
Number 4, songwriting chops. As well as being a talented actress and singer, Olivia Rodrigo is a brilliant songwriter. Say what you will about Disney, but the company does have a long history of nurturing the talent of their stars.
Found a boy, told me I was a star. Held the door, held my hand in the dark.
It's obvious that working on High School Musical, the musical, the series, would be a boost for Rodrigo's singing, but the show has also given her the chance to flex her creative muscles.
End of the day. Shouldn't that be enough?
Her emotional lyrical style is on display in her original composition, All I Want, which was featured on the 4th episode of the series.
My expectations far too high. Try my best, but what can I say? All I have is myself at the end.
The song has since been streamed over 187 million times on Spotify alone and been certified gold in the US. Number 3, zodiac sign. She loves her zodiac sign. If you are looking for one celebrity that flaunts their zodiac sign, then Olivia Rodrigo is your go-to person. On her social media page, she has an alias, which is Spicy Pisces. Being born in the month of February, you already know that her zodiac sign is Pisces. Just in case you are one of those that think of zodiac signs as being old school and outdated, you might want to think again, since they are gaining strength lately among young people. Number 2, acting and singing classes at the age of 6. Rodrigo showed interest in the performing arts at a very young age. At just 6, she began taking both acting and singing classes to sharpen her talents. Sensing her natural musicality, her parents also decided to place her in piano lessons.
I had to run away high.
While many fans of the High School Musical, the series star, may assume that she took to piano lessons like a fish to water, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Just take this song and you'll never be left all alone.
Funnily enough, the sour artist had the same reaction to her piano lessons as many other young children, and absolutely hated them. In fact, she cried before every single lesson. Still, her parents insisted that she didn't quit, but rather keep focusing on her craft. Number 1, Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. Olivia Rodrigo seems to love Taylor Swift the most. Rodrigo, who has called herself the biggest Swiftie in the world, has previously posted a cover of Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer to her Instagram Live. The video even earned a repost by Taylor Swift herself.
And I did it like on an Instagram Live, and she found it and she posted it on the story and was like, "This is amazing, thank you so much." And I screamed my head off. I was so excited.
As if that wasn't cool enough for a superfan, Rodrigo recently woke up to see her song Driver's License side by side with a couple of Swift's Evermore tracks on the US iTunes charts.
Friend called me on the phone and I was like, "Oh my god, it's like 6 a.m. Can I like call you back in 2 hours?" And he's like, "No, absolutely not. Check your Instagram right now." And I'm like,
when she posted the photo to Instagram, Taylor was right there again to offer her support to the young artist. Talk about a moment out of our wildest dreams.
Just about died. Like, literally, I looked up to her as long as I can remember, so it was so sweet of her to do that.
There you go, guys. 10 things you didn't know about Olivia Rodrigo. What is the most exciting part of this video for you? Let's hear from you in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can stay updated with more exciting content as soon as we upload. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Take care.